the conversation takes a strange turn. Jesus says, "Go call your husband." And she says, "I have no husband." He says, "You're right. You've had 5, and the man you're now with isn't your husband." And immediately she changes the subject to worship. Our ancestors worshipped on this mountain. You Jews say this place is Jerusalem. It looks like a dodge. The conversation got too close, and so she pivots to theology. But I think it's the most honest thing she has said all day. Because for her, relationships and worship are the same wound. 5 husbands. Hold that gently. In her world, a woman couldn't divorce a man. A man divorced her or died and left her. 5 times she's been handed back, widowed or discarded again and again, like a thing the world keeps returning to the shelf. And what does a person do after being sent back 5 times? They start to worship acceptance. They build their whole life on one mountain. If I'm wanted, then I am worth something. If I'm chosen, I exist. If I'm not, I disappear. And that's the idol of acceptance. And before we shake our heads at her, we bow to it constantly. We perform for the room. We create the photo before we post it. We rehearse the conversation in the car. And we're forever standing on the mountain of human approval, trying to read the faces. And here's how you know that idol owns you. Jealousy. Jealousy is the idol of acceptance bearing its teeth. When someone else gets the praise, the love, the seat that you needed, and something curdles inside of you, that's not just character flaw to be ashamed of, it's a worship leak. It tells me exactly where my heart is kneeling. You're never jealous about things you don't worship. So watch what Jesus does. He doesn't argue mountains. He says, "The hour is coming when you will worship neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem." In other words, stop fighting about where the acceptance comes from. You've been worshiping at the well of human approval your entire life. And look, it's left you here at noon alone. And then the line that turns everything. The Father is seeking such people to worship Him. You catch that? She spent her life seeking acceptance. And Jesus tells her here's a Father out there seeking her before she's performed a single thing, before she's been chosen by anyone, before she's earned 1 ounce of it. You see, what you worship shapes your heart. Worship acceptance, and your heart becomes anxious and competitive, forever scanning the room for comparing. Worship the one who has already accepted you, and the scanning can finally stop. So the question isn't which mountain. The question is, whose face are you trying to read when you walk into a room? Because there's a Father already looking for you, and His face is not hard to read.